A single parking spot in Hong Kong just sold for $1.3 million. Not the car, not the building, the rectangle of concrete underneath it. And that does not even crack the top 50 most expensive things billionaires routinely spend money on. This is the world where a wristwatch costs more than a hospital, where a single bottle of wine could fund a school for a decade, and where the word budget simply does not exist. You're watching Wealth Ranked. Number 10. Gold-plated everything. When you have more money than some countries, apparently the first instinct is to cover things in gold. The Burj Al Arab Hotel in Dubai has gold-plated iPads for every guest. A company called Gold Genie sells gold-plated iPhones starting at $15,000. Stuart Hughes built a phone encrusted with 500 diamonds and a rare black diamond home button. Total price tag, $15.3 million for a phone. There is a gold-plated Lamborghini Aventador valued at $7.5 million. Gold toilet seats are practically standard issue in certain circles. The late Sultan of Brunei owned an entire fleet of gold-plated Rolls-Royces, estimated at over 500 vehicles. But here is where it gets insane. A company in the UAE built a gold-plated vending machine that dispenses actual gold bars, because apparently walking into a bank is too inconvenient when you are worth 11 figures. Number 9. Mega yachts. Not yachts, mega yachts. The distinction matters because a regular yacht is something a mere millionaire can afford. A mega yacht starts at around $200 million, and the running costs alone are 10% of the purchase price every single year. Jeff Bezos commissioned the Kourou, a 417-foot sailing yacht estimated at $500 million. It is so tall that the city of Rotterdam was asked to temporarily dismantle a historic bridge just so the yacht could pass through. They refused, by the way. Roman Abramovich's Eclipse cost over $1 billion to build, has 2 helicopter pads, a submarine and a missile defense system. Yes, a missile defense system on a boat. But the reigning champion is the Azam at 590 feet, owned by the royal family of Abu Dhabi, costing over $600 million. And that is not even the craziest part. Annual crew costs alone run around $75 million. The fuel bill for a single transatlantic crossing can hit $2 million. Number 8. Private islands. Leonardo DiCaprio bought Blackador Cay in Belize for $1.75 million, which sounds like a bargain until you learn the eco-resort he is building on it will cost over $400 million. Larry Ellison, the Oracle founder, bought 98% of the Hawaiian island of Lanai for $300 million. That is an entire island with 30,000 residents. He essentially became their landlord. Aristotle Onassis once owned Scorpios in Greece. Richard Branson runs Necker Island in the British Virgin Islands. But the most expensive island purchase in history belongs to the Sheikh of Abu Dhabi, who paid $8.2 billion for development rights to Saadiyat Island, which now houses a Louvre museum outpost. $8.2 billion for sand surrounded by water. Number 7. Space tourism. In 2021, Jared Isaacman chartered a SpaceX Crew Dragon for the Inspiration 4 mission. The estimated price, $200 million for a 3-day orbital trip. Dennis Tito paid $20 million in 2001 to visit the International Space Station through the Russian space program, becoming the first space tourist. Virgin Galactic charges $450,000 per seat for a suborbital flight that lasts about 90 minutes. Blue Origin, Jeff Bezos' company, auctioned a seat for $28 million. But here is where it gets wild. SpaceX is now selling tickets for a trip around the moon. Dear Moon was planned by Japanese billionaire Yusaku Maezawa. The estimated cost of the entire mission? Over $100 million. We are genuinely entering an era where the ultra-wealthy are treating space like a vacation destination. The rest of us cannot afford the airport parking. Number 6. Art that costs more than skyscrapers. In 2017, Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman paid $450.3 million for Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi, making it the most expensive painting ever sold. For context, that is more than it cost to build the Shard in London. Hedge fund manager Ken Griffin paid $300 million for a Willem de Kooning painting. Jeff Bezos reportedly spent $70 million on an Ed Ruscha. And these are just the sales we know about. The private art market is estimated at over $67 billion annually, and the majority of transactions happen in complete secrecy. Some billionaires store their collections in free ports, tax-free storage facilities in places like Geneva and Luxembourg, never hanging them on a wall. They buy art they never look at, worth more than most people will earn in 1,000 lifetimes. Number 5. Hypercars and one-off customs. Bugatti made a one-off called La Voiture Noire, sold for $18.7 million. Rolls-Royce built the Boat Tail, a coach built one of 3 design rumored to cost $28 million each. Jay Leno's car collection is estimated at over $52 million across 300 vehicles. But the Sultan of Brunei takes the crown again with a private collection estimated at over $5 billion, containing roughly 7,000 cars. That is not a typo. 7,000 vehicles, including custom Ferraris that exist nowhere else on Earth. The annual insurance premium alone is estimated at over $90 million. Number 4, trophy real estate. A penthouse at 220 Central Park South in New York sold to Ken Griffin for $238 million in 2019, the most expensive home sale in American history. In London, the most expensive home is reportedly a mansion near Buckingham Palace valued at over $500 million. In Mumbai, Mukesh Ambani built Antilia, a 27-story private residence estimated at between $1 and $2 billion. It has 600 staff, 3 helipads, a 6-story parking garage, a snow room that produces artificial snowflakes, and a movie theater for one family. The annual maintenance cost is believed to be around $20 million. Meanwhile, the average home in Mumbai costs about $60,000. Number 3, vineyard and wine collections. Bill Koch's wine collection is estimated at over $100 million. He once spent $500,000 on 4 bottles he believed were owned by Thomas Jefferson, then spent millions more proving they were fake and suing the seller. The lawsuit dragged on for years and became one of the most bizarre legal battles in auction history. Napa Valley vineyards routinely sell for over $100 million. LVMH owns estates across Bordeaux, Burgundy, and Champagne worth collectively billions. A single acre of Grand Cru vineyard in Burgundy can cost over $10 million, making it the most expensive agricultural land on Earth per square meter. But the single most expensive bottle ever sold at auction was a 1945 Romani Conti that went for $558,000 for 750 milliliters of very old grape juice. The buyer's identity was never publicly confirmed, because when you spend $500,000 on wine, apparently anonymity is part of the experience. Number 2, sports team ownership. David Tepper bought the Carolina Panthers for $2.275 billion in 2018. Steve Ballmer paid $2.2 billion for the LA Clippers. The Walton Penner Group bought the Denver Broncos for $4.65 billion. But these numbers are already outdated because franchise values keep climbing. The Dallas Cowboys are now valued at over $9 billion. Manchester United, Liverpool, and Chelsea have all traded hands for figures exceeding £2 billion. Owning a sports team is the ultimate billionaire status symbol because it combines 3 things: the ultra-wealthy love, exclusivity, media attention, and an appreciating asset that basically prints money through broadcasting deals. And number 1, political influence. This is the one billionaires do not put on Instagram. The Koch brothers spent over $800 million on the 2016 US election cycle. Sheldon Adelson donated over $218 million to Republican campaigns over his lifetime. Michael Bloomberg spent over $1 billion on his own presidential campaign in 2020 and did not even win the nomination. Globally, oligarchs fund political parties, purchase media companies, and lobby for regulations that protect their wealth. The return on investment is staggering. A study from the University of Kansas found that for every $1 spent on tax lobbying, corporations receive $220 in tax benefits. That is a 22,000% return. The most expensive thing a billionaire can buy is not a yacht or a painting. It is the system that lets them keep buying everything else. If that blew your mind, subscribe. We drop new rankings every single week. Hit the bell so you do not miss the next one. You're watching Wealth Ranked.